I'm here in Detroit. For a long time, I was curious to know more about the real estate market in Detroit. It came on my radar like 2010 or 12 or 11 or 12. It looks like that's when the city was completely bankrupt. So it was the worst time. The city was auction properties for $1. So I was curious about what it would be. So finally I made it here. Um, there is one property I found online where there is an auction, and the minimum bid is $1,000. You can buy for 1,000. There's no more bidders. I think you get it. It's this house. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you the house, and then I'm gonna drive around so you get to sense a feel. You get to feel the neighborhood and see if even at $1,000 it's a good deal or a bad deal or something that makes sense or not. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. That's the property right there. It's a nice house. Big one. I think it's almost 3,000 square feet. Bought up right now. Very likely a total rehab inside. Plumbing, electricity, everything. But you can see, you can see how beautiful it was. At some point it was gorgeous. Looks like it's a two-family home. Now, when I think about with how big it is, how much do you think it will cost to rehab it? Let's just say you buy it for $1,000. And let's just say that it doesn't have any, it's a clean title, right? Let's assume that it's only the cost of the rehab that you have to pay. So a rehab of a house that big, it can be, I don't know, easily it could be $50,000. So your $1,000 house is now $50,000. Now the question is, what do you get for $50,000? What kind of rents can you get if you want to rent it out? And I think the city has so let's say you buy it for $1,000, and it comes with conditions. You have to come. I believe they give you 6 months to renovate it, and then to put somebody to live in. I don't know if it has to be yourself, the owner of the house, or it can be rented out. But that's the condition, because that's what the city wants. City wants people to move in within 6 months. So two options, two type of buyers will buy that. An investor that will rent it out, and I saw rents around the area for around $700 or $800. Or an owner occupant. So let's say an owner come pay $1,000, and then now he has to spend another 40, 30. If he does it himself, 30? And then fix it up. So then he buys now he is the owner of a house for $30,000. A house that doesn't need no mortgage, maybe. And I was looking also at the resale value of this property, something like that. And it looks like it's around between 30,000, 40. I saw a couple for 50,000, the resale value. So obviously doesn't make sense to fix it to then resell it, because there's no margin there. All right, so let's take a look of, let's say you buy it, you want to fix it. What is your neighborhood? Let's take a look at the neighborhood. All right, let's go and see the neighborhood. One thing you can see is that when these houses were built, they thought about space. They look spacious. Front yard, backyard. Nice architecture. Wide street. Look at how wide is the street. Look at this one coming up. How beautiful it is. The house. I don't know the name of the style, but really nice. This side. Look at this house over here. Board up, but beautiful. I mean, nice. Then next door, it looks like this house. Somebody's living there. They're taking good care of the house. Who knows what the story is? Maybe they sign up into this program and fix it up. So this is your neighborhood if you were to buy something here. That one is what up. So now we turn around. Look at this huge building. I wonder if that was once a school or what. It's all bought up now. Or it was like an apartment building, so I don't know. But it's huge. Can you imagine how it is inside? Scary. And then this one. Who knows what the story of that building? Stay out, danger. Probably somebody's living there. Alright, now let's go around. Wow, nice place around here. Board up house over there. But then houses that are well taken care of. This is not that bad. And I have a feeling that this is an area where this program that the city started, now a lot of people are moving in and they are taking care of the neighborhood. This is a really nice street. Bad. In fact, actually it's good. Interesting. Okay, so on the other side, this house is all screwed up. But that particular street, 90% of the whole street is in good shape. But that house is already fully rehabbed. Wow, beautiful. Looks like they made apartments in the house. And this one is all screwed up. That one over there is available for sale for $1,000. There we are. So that is the whole drive-by. Overall, I thought it was worse. Not that bad at all. You know, I've seen videos where the whole streets were like abandoned. This is not like that. My impression of Detroit so far. So I was on the downtown. It looks really nice, the downtown, which I already knew that the downtown is where it looks like it's really good. And I did not do any research about this particular area. It looks like some areas of Detroit are not coming back, but this one in particular, it has signs that will definitely come back, or it came back already. Well, it has some work to do, but it's working. There's a lot of, the houses, there are a lot of nice houses, so I see good opportunities. I don't know if for investment, but if I were one of those homeless people in California that are living, it's not affordable, that they're homeless because they cannot afford their places, would I consider bringing my family here? Why not? And this is something obviously that people that, the tech companies supposedly are trying to do something about homeless people. This is something they should consider. Helping them to come get those houses and maybe train them to do work from home, internet work. I don't think that's a bad idea. What it takes is being creative. But anyway, overall, Detroit, not bad. I'm not gonna say not as bad. No, it's whatever I saw, I don't think it's bad at all. I see opportunities here to invest, not for me, but I believe the city will definitely rise again. So that's it. That's my video about Detroit. That was one point of view of Detroit.